This YouTube video contains the following.
We could go early, and then it would look like this. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And then we need another 75 fragments. We can get that from Champion Chase right here. Oh, God. Dude, they're being assholes with this. Okay. God damn. Let's think here. Man, I'm not a big fan of when you say must fuse. But we're talking about fuse. We're talking about fusion. I've already did a video based off of this champion. Today I'm going to show you, or actually, better yet, I am going to plan my fusion using a website. That's very helpful. There will be a link in the description. And I guess it also shows you as like how it would work as a guide for you guys and how you would do it. So you could just follow along and just, see what I will do, and then just either copy paste that or just, figure out yourself using this website. So it's Mavara the Web Diviner. Let's go through her kit before we do the fusion prep here. Okay, so on A1, strike on my mark, attacks one enemy, place a fervor buff for 2 turns on a random ally except this champion. If the randomly selected ally is already under a fervor buff, places it on another randomly ally. Passive effect. Allies under a fervor buff has a 50% chance of joining the attacks of other allies under a fervor buff. This champion will not join in attacks. If there are multiple champions on the same team, with this skill, only one will activate. And this goes up to what? 70% when booked. Oh no, it doesn't. It's still 50. It's still 50. It's just increasing the damage. Okay. The fervor buff is something that you get from. We actually have one. I believe it's on Hilvi right now. The Hallowed Hilt. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 25% chance to place the fervor buff on the ally for 1 turn. We speculate a little bit about like how would we optimize this. Usually, Hallowed Hilt is on Donnie, and Donnie with his A1 has a chance. Well, he always heals, and with the turtles, the chance of him proccing fervor increases by a lot. If you have the turtle team or part of the turtle team with Donnie having the Hallowed Hilt and you have Mavara, you will probably be looking at a lot of ally attacks, not just from the turtle team if you have it, but also from her A1 because it will have a 50% chance of joining in an attack. So in that sense, it can be pretty cool. The A2, Nexus of Silk, places a 25% strengthen buff and a 50% increased resilience buff on all allies for 2 turns. Also, equalizes the HP levels of all allies. The HP levels of all allies will be brought up to the level of the ally with the highest HP. So, just heal. Let's see. Also equalizes the HP levels of all allies. Okay, so it's just in sort of AoE. Then we have A3, revives an ally with 50% HP and a 50% turn meter. Then places a perfect veil buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Also places an unkillable buff on this champion for 2 turns. These buffs will be replaced, or will be placed, even if no allies were revived. Then our passive, Thirdyne Visions. For every 8 buffs the enemy receives, increase the turn meter of all allies by 20%. And then for every 16 buffs this champion and their allies receive, heals all allies for 20% of their max HP, landing on a 28% ally speed. Some people put the thumbnail and say it's a must fuse. I really don't agree with that. I think she can be very nice in PvP. Her A1 is kind of cool with the fervor buff. And ally attacks. She's not bad, but I don't think she's all that either. But that being said, we are gonna go for not just the fact that, I mean, it's a legendary that's more accessible, and also you get a fusion token. and that would land us on 2 fusion tokens. Now, let's go into the second part of this, which is this. I can actually show you the first site. So here's the sort of first site, which I will be linking to you, and then you click fusions, 2026 and Mavara. So here we're looking at, like, now we're gonna plan ahead on how we're gonna like complete this fusion. Fire Knight, I'm gonna go for. Gear Hunters, we're gonna go for. Champion training, we have classic arena. I think we're gonna take every single classic arena, just for the simple fact it's pretty easy fragments right there. Then we have 1 epic, but we still need 3, so there's 4 epics in total. We have gear enhancement, dragon. We have summon rush. I kind of want to avoid summon rush because I want to save my summons for like a 2x events or a hero's path. Ideally, gear enhancement, we do have some silver from the personal CVC, but let's take off some easy boxes, okay? Gear hunters, absolutely. We can do dragon, we can do spider, and we can do ice golem. Okay, we need 200 shards more. We have 2 epics so far. Still need 2 epics to go. And knowing me, I might, sync with this schedule. There's a chance that I'll, maximize it earlier just to get the champion earlier because I'm afraid that I've missed an event and I'm gonna it's FOMO basically. I always get FOMO of these things and just waste a bunch of resources. And then I'm like, hey, a fusion. And then the only thing I can think of, like, oh man, I could have, if I was a little bit more patient, I could have saved here. Specifically on these classic arena ones, right? It's like, it's free fragments almost. Gear enhancements. Yeah, again, I kind of want to avoid the summon rush. So we're going to go with gear enhancements. Champion training we have coming up. This champion training, the summon rush, and the championship, these tend to be like, oh, you're gonna waste a lot of resources, so I want to really avoid those. Let's go with another gear enhancement there. Ooh. Okay, let's go for 1 champion training here. Okay, now we have 3 epics. Still need 100 to go, 100 fragments. Oof, they're not giving us a lot of chance. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. God damn. Champion, I think we kind of have to. We have to go with the champion training here. And then we need another 75 fragments. We can get that from champion chase right here. Oh god. Dude, they're being assholes with this. Okay. God damn. Let's think here. Shit, you almost, like, if we do this, then we're done. No, are you kidding me? You can only skip like 50 fragments? Holy shit. Okay, wow. This is gonna be rough. Okay, we're gonna go with the first champion chase. It's usually the 50 is gonna be hard to acquire. Damn. Holy shit. Do we want to maximize early or just later? Go with... Oh, man. We're gonna waste some resources here for sure. We could go early, and then it would look like this. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So if we maximize early and skip the champion chase here, we're good. I just think that this 50 fragments, going for that is gonna drain our resources big time. But as you can see, you basically have to, not basically, you have to dip into every single event here. event and tournament. We're dipping into Fire Knight, Classic Arena, Champion Training, Ice Golem, Gear Hunters, Gear Enhancement, Summon Rush, Gear Enhancement, Champion Training, Gear Enhancement, Gear Hunters, Classic Arena, Champion Chase 1 out of 2, Spider, and Dragon. God damn. God damn. Holy shit. Yeah. What you can do with the Summoning Rush, if you are summoning like champions and stuff. Let's see here. What's the okay, she's Spirit. If you are pulling shards, you obviously have a chance to pull her. Alright? Then you're saving a lot of resources. So that's one thing. Or, I mean, you could just pull her, right? Pull her from a Sacred. Easy. Done. I mean, clearly some people have already done that, just for the simple fact that if we looked at it here, if we go to Mavara here, there's already 3 reviews. So that must mean 3 people have been very lucky. Okay, let's go back to the event here. The Classic Arena I'm not worried about because, I mean, it's just... You're gonna get it automatically, kind of. The Gear Enhancement, it will require a bunch, and I mean a bunch of silver. I think we have one active already. Let's have a look here. Champion Training, is it here? Gear Enhancement starts in 13 hours, okay. Yeah, the Gear Hunters, you're gonna have to dip into your energy resources. Hopefully you have a little bit. And I kind of want to avoid it. We have been saving up on some, yeah, we have full bags from CVC here, but we have saved up here a little bit from, the, you know, the daily, or not daily, but the free one you get. But that's not a lot. Then we have 4,600 gems that we can dip into if we need to, and I am 100% sure we will have to. And, I mean, to be fair, if you are winning, and we are not, holy shit, look at this. We're getting stomped by 5 million in personal CVC. It's ridiculous. But if you win, depending on your tier, you're getting a lot of energy here. Which is definitely going to be a nice boost in order to do, like, for example, the Fire Knight that's available right now, or the Champion Training as well. Yeah, holy shit. Again, I'm not super hyped about this champion. I am super hyped about the fragment. The fusion fragment, or the token. If we look into here, have they changed anything here? I don't think so. No, I mean, you could basically, well, why would you? But you could change. I could spend the token right here. Look at this, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. The link is in the description of this website. Make sure you plan ahead. As you can see, it's gonna be a rough one. You're gonna have to have a lot of resources for this. And yeah, if you guys like this sort of videos, make sure you guys subscribe, give it a like. I post videos every 1 to 2 to 3 days. Live arena mixed with these kinds of videos as well. And in the future, I want to do some guides as well on champions that I personally like. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys next time. And also, good luck on the fusion. You're probably gonna need it.